This song's for all you haters. Listen, listen, listen.
Welcome back to another vlog. Kaden and I are getting ready to walk the neighborhood. We were just going to go alone, so I was going to carry you guys with me. But Milo is outside barking, and I think it's a good time for me to take him for a walk. And I cannot walk him and hold this camera in good faith that he ain't going to drag me and make me knock this camera out of my hand. So I'm just saying hi and bye, basically. I didn't just get off. I've been off work for like 2.5 hours. And I've been eating pretty good, you guys. I've been eating pretty clean. And I think that I've done my cutoff. I ate before 7, so I don't want to really eat anything afterward. But I do need to cook. It's late. You guys don't even need me to explain to you how late we are going to sleep around here. So it's not really that big of a deal. But I took some chicken out and I didn't completely thaw it. So I'm probably going to either make chicken drums, or I also took out some whiting. So my husband said he wanted some fish the other day, so maybe I'll just make that for him and then do chicken drums for us. But anyway, we're going to get out of here and get some walking in. I need some steps in, you guys. I have not been exercising, but I've ate clean the last 2 days and I feel a little bit energized. So I'm going to take advantage of that and walk my ass around this neighborhood a couple times. So yeah, I would take you guys with me, but Milo, he's pulling a sled every time I take him outside, so I'm not going to carry y'all with me. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll probably just pick up the camera again tomorrow, chit chat with you guys, say what's up, and then whatever else we get into for the week, I will share it. Because today is actually Tuesday, April 29th. I turned 27. I freaking wish. I turned 47 yesterday. Of course, it's just another day. I'm grateful to still be here. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Good afternoon, you guys. It is quitting time. Thank God. And I thought I'd pick you guys up again today because I went down a rabbit hole. When I say rabbit hole, that's like researching whatever comes to mind. What I have in mind is to use my KitchenAid a lot more. And with doing so, I want to make bread. I've never made bread before, but my husband sent me a video of somebody like squeezing their bread and it like popping back out to shape. And I'm like, there's so much stuff in the foods that we buy from the store that if I can kind of cut back on some of that by making it myself, I'm interested in doing that. I want to get more in my DIY bag than I've been. And so I think I'm going to get a cast iron bread pan, and I need to re-season one of the cast iron skillets that I have not been taking care of. So I want to do that. I got some cleaning up I need to do too. I'm just, like I said, getting off work. I want to also take advantage of my KitchenAid by buying the ice cream bowl for it. I was looking at the Smooth Serve, is that what you call it? The Smooth Serve machine. I think it's like $200-300. But I didn't realize that I could get an actual ice cream bowl for my mixer that's just like, frozen in the middle. My family likes ice cream, but I don't always like buying it out in the stores, so I don't buy it that often. And then you know what, I'm always hesitant after that whole licking the ice cream in the store prank that was done a few years ago. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. So if I can make my own bread and my own ice cream, I'm for it. So I may try to do that this weekend, kind of practice on it, because I've been thinking about it a lot. I made cookies about 2 weeks ago, just some peanut butter cookies because it was ingredients that I already had at home. And it came out pretty good. So Kayla's like, when are we making chocolate chip cookies? I don't think I've ever in my life made chocolate chip cookies from scratch. So yeah, he's got me in the mood to try some more baking. So I want to do that. I want to get some spray paint. I have this purple vase. It's just a vase that I got from a good friend of mine when we went. What did we do? We had a spa day and she brought me some flowers in it. I don't have any purple in my house. You know, it's full of men in here. So I want to spray paint this to kind of match my decor. And then I got these cotton plants from Joann's when they had a lot more in it than the last video. They was cleaned out when we went again. But I've always heard people say, especially black people say, I wouldn't buy no cotton plants, you know, what our ancestors been through. But it's intriguing to me because when you touch them dried out and how prickly they are, it gives me that sense of understanding how hard our ancestors were working forced labor. So they took such a beautiful plant and made it so negative for us here. So I'm not shying away from being able to have that. It's a constant reminder of where we've been. And yeah, but I don't want it to be in this purple vase. So I think I'm gonna try to find some paint that can go over glass, probably just some regular spray paint, and paint that. I don't know when I'm gonna start on my table that I'm gonna try to create for my entryway back here, because I really want to clean out one side of my garage and like throw some things away, put some things in tubs and put them in the basement, and then put my treadmill that's been in the basement for 5 years unused and dusty. It still works, but it needs to be cleaned off, needs a little TLC. But I want to do like a side of my garage where I can put my workout equipment, even my bike, because my bike is sitting in my room, but I don't really use it. And maybe having everything in one space, like we got the weight bench too. Maybe having everything out there would give everybody in the house access to it whenever they wanted to use it. And so I think we're gonna try to do that before I really start that entryway table project. Just depends on how much stuff we can get rid of out there. So I think we're gonna work on that this weekend with minimizing some of that stuff in there and utilizing our space in a better way. Also, like just clearing some things that are in the basement that can actually probably go in the garbage. And then I've got the gray rug that used to be in the living room down in the basement. I think that once we get everything situated, maybe we can have some seating out there and I could put that carpet in there, because we don't really park our cars in the garage, but it's a bunch of stuff in here that's just full with no rhyme or reason. So when I do that entryway table, I will definitely let you guys know when I get started and how I'm going to execute it, because I got all those cardboard tubing, which to me are more stable than the pool noodles, and then figure that out. So I don't know if I work on it. I don't know if I'll get some wood or whatever, but I probably will go to Home Depot, because I want to get some storage buckets, because a couple of the things that I want to get, I don't want to keep stored in the basement in the bags that they come in. I want to get something that's more air sealed. Good afternoon, you guys. Today is a very lazy Saturday, and we're already pretty late in the afternoon. It is 3:30 actually, and I'm excited because I am going to attempt to make pretzels. Yes, pretzels. I've never done anything like that, but I have been thinking lately that I want to do my own bread. I have my KitchenAid. I've had it for a couple of years. The only thing I've ever really made in it is my body butters. And I've not made body butter in a couple of years now. So I am attempting to do bread and also ice cream. So I don't have my wide angle lens on, so hopefully you guys can see me still. Yeah, just push y'all back. I got this KitchenAid bowl attachment. It is the stand mixer attachment ice cream maker. So it just came today. It's not in the box because it's actually in the freezer. It has to freeze for at least 24 hours before you get started. So this just came about an hour ago. So yeah, you guys, we're gonna make ice cream and freaking bread. Can you believe it? I get so tired of going to the grocery store and stuff being so expensive, especially the things that you need most often, which, is really bread. We don't know what we're getting in our stuff. So I figured it can't be that hard. The recipe doesn't seem to be too difficult, and the possibilities are endless, really. So that's what I'm going to do. I would rather have 3 or 4 ingredients than 10 ingredients. I don't know what they are. So that is our attempt. It is a lazy Saturday, like I said. It's been raining since last night. It's supposed to rain all day today, all day tomorrow, and I don't have anything planned, anything going on right now. So I'm going to clean up my kitchen because there's a couple things that are amiss, and then later on I will try to get started. One thing I didn't know about pretzels is that they make them in a lye bath. That threw me off because lye is a very it's a chemical that can burn you. But I did find a few recipes that didn't require using lye. So I'm gonna go that route because I know Kaden is gonna want to help me and I don't want to deal with lye at all. Food grade lye, that is, but still, nonetheless, you gotta wear gloves and all that stuff. And it's not serious enough for me to put lye in it if there's another option, which is baking soda. So I went to Publix and got, some of the things that I needed, especially like bread flour and that kind of stuff. So when I do get started, I will definitely show you guys that process because I'm excited. I love an Auntie Anne's pretzel when I go to the mall, but they're expensive for no damn reason. And people who are pretzel connoisseurs don't really like Auntie Anne's like we do. So my attempt is going to be, I like a more thinner pretzel than the ones that are super duper thick because I'm not a big bread eater like that, and I definitely don't need the calories from having a lot of bread. So I don't want my pretzels to be too fat. I would prefer them to be like even all the way around. And then we'll do cinnamon sugar and salt, of course. So that's what I'm doing today. And then the ice cream we'll do tomorrow. I was gonna get a bowl on Amazon that was half this price, but I read a little bit of the reviews and a lot of people didn't like it as much as the one that actually was made for KitchenAid. So I figured, let me just get the one that goes with this bowl. Now I know you can make ice cream without doing all this churning, but I don't know nothing about that because I never made ice cream either. So yeah, I'm trying to be a DIY girl for real. I would rather be able to do it myself than not. And plus, if you think about buying ice cream, everybody in the house don't like the same kind of ice cream, but there's 3 of us that eat ice cream more than my husband and my oldest son. But if you get all the ingredients, then you can make the ice cream or the bread multiple times versus $4 here, $5 there, $6 here, $6 there. When you want it, you can make it yourself and be done fairly quickly, and you're saving yourself some money. So that is what I'm going to do. I don't know, did I show you guys that I changed the vase? I had a purple vase that I got from a flower arrangement that a friend of mine bought, but I had this vase upstairs in my hallway, and it was just there. It wasn't necessary for what I have on my little stand that's up there because I've got another one. So I put it in here instead, and it's so cute. It came out so cute instead of me having to spray paint what I already had. So I'm loving the cotton, you guys. What do you guys think? Is it offensive to have cotton as a decor? I think it would be more offensive if I went to someone's house and they were non-black and they had it, versus someone who is really just trying to connect with the history of our ancestors, but look at it in a beautiful way as opposed to the atrocious way in which this was an introduction to us. So, but yeah, if it wasn't for that history, cotton plants are beautiful. Like, it's so neat that something like that just grows straight out the ground. But anywho, and then I'm also in the South, so I know my sister used to live in Valdosta, and they have tons of cotton fields out there. I've never been out there when she stayed, so I've never actually like seen it. Have I? I'm trying to see if we've ever went driving somewhere and I've seen it like off the side of the road. I don't think so. If I was really little, too little to know what the heck it was and what it was about. Okay, I got these double-lined ice cream bowls. You guys know I had to at least get one that matches my color scheme, but they come with this lid here. I think they hold, oh goodness, I don't have the packaging with me, but I want to say it holds a pint and a half, something like that. But this was like 12, 13 bucks, and it came with two of them. They are double lined. I've seen a lot of people online that make ice cream and they just use like a glass or ceramic bowl. But these were recommended from the people that really do this, because when you take them out, the bowl doesn't sweat and melt the ice cream. So it's actually, if I can get it off, a double lining. You should be able to see, because instead of the bowl being completely red, it's got this double lining on the outside. I just snapped them together. So we'll do 2 ice creams and we'll do 2 different kinds of bread. So yeah, I hope I'll have time to record and show you guys everything before daylight is gone, because it definitely ain't a sunny day. So yeah, that's that. There is a cast iron bread pan that I want to get. I want to do those round sourdough breads too, because I like when I get sandwiches from Publix, they use mountain bread, and it's more of a fat round bread that they cut into slices instead of a loaf. So I'm gonna try to get into that. Again, I think I told you guys before that I want to start to like get a lot of those things while they're still relatively affordable, and just buy extra here and there as I go. I found some food grade 5-gallon buckets that are sold by Home Depot. I think they were like $5.34 for one bucket, but you had to get a minimum of 2. So I want to get some of those so I can store rice, flour, sugar, and pasta or something like that in them. Because times is going to get rough, you guys. We got a rough time ahead. And if you're not thinking in that term of buying a little extra if you can here or there to put to the side, now's a better time than any. I have some of those big water jugs that I need to, I've only got a few of them filled in the garage, but I want to be able to fill those up too and use them for like if you needed to flush the toilet, wash your hands, that type of thing. I don't know if they are necessarily good for boiling to drink, but for sure, if something happened, survival, you guys. It's time to start doomsday prepping. If you can, because everybody can't. I was going to clean out the garage today, but with it raining like that, I can't pull everything out and kind of reorganize. So I don't know how much of that we'll be able to actually do today. Probably nothing. Like I said, the day is almost gone. So anyway, I'm rambling enough. I will talk to you guys a little bit later when I'm ready to get started. So bye now. I already have 3 cups of flour in this mixing bowl. I just put that to the side so I can put the bag away. And I need to do I need to do 1 cup of lukewarm water so I can put my yeast in it. I am using these little individual packets of active yeast. So I need to get my scissors out to cut it. I want you can get that little whisk so you can whisk this.
Oh yeah.
So we're using 1 packet of the active yeast. It equates to 2 1/4 teaspoon. I don't think that'll be too bad. We may just need to put a little bit more water in here. So I'm gonna fill this up with lukewarm water first, and then I'm gonna let Kaden mix it together. And then we also have to add in 1 teaspoon of sugar as well. So we'll be back. Okay, hopefully my water is lukewarm enough. You can see. What do you need to say?
So we got this part done. Now we're gonna do the water.
I don't do anything yet.
You're putting sugar in the water.
I have to put a teaspoon.
I was about to say, what tastes like fish?
You don't like the smell of it so bad.
I will.
You have to be careful. Let me see. Let me see for a minute. Okay, so do it like that. You have to be careful not to splash it out.
Place your bowl in a mixer and add 10 grams or 2 teaspoons of salt. No, you can do this by hand if you don't have a mixer.
Don't worry about what it smells like. Okay.
It smells like anchovy fish.
Alright, so we're gonna put this to the side here. It has our active yeast in it. It has our sugar in it. Now we are just going to incorporate the flour to the mixing bowl, which I already pre-measured. So this is 3 cups of bread flour. Here, you pour it in for me. Hold up.
It's nothing new.
A little on the side.
I tell them when they get it. I will tell them what that smells like.
You don't need to tell them what it smells like. What does it smell like?
That smelled like anchovy fish and just gross fish from the store combined.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have my mixer here. I am using the Professional 5 Plus. I got this years ago from Sam's Club, and it came with a lot of attachments to it. What's a lot? It came with 1, 2, 3, like 5 attachments to it. And one of the attachments we need, get it for me, Kaden, the little attachment right there. No. That, no. The hook thing.
Oh, the hook.
Yeah.
You should have just said.
It came with this attachment for making bread. So we are going to place our bowl
What is the water for? What is the water that smells like anchovy fish for?
It's a part of our mixture we need.
Oh, I would throw up.
Okay, I'm also watching a video as we speak. So hopefully, let me push you guys back a little bit so you can see. I need to get my salt together, which I want to mix with my bread flour to get it incorporated fully. This doesn't require a lot of ingredients, and I'm also going to preheat my stove to 450 degrees. So let me do that. Well, actually, we need another teaspoon. Okay, so I'm going to use a stick of butter that already has the measurement on it. And I'm going to need 3 tablespoons of butter. So I'm going to cut it about right here. This will mix in afterward. But right now, we are going to slowly mix in our active yeast and water mixture.
Wait.
This is probably only going to make like 3 or 4 pretzels, which is fine since it's my first time doing it. So,
Let's do this.
put some flour on my cutting board. May not need this much flour, but
You did it now. Ooh. It feels better than the peanut butter cookies when we were doing the dough. It feels better than that, but it doesn't smell better. I miss peanut butter
don't
cookie
worry
dough.
about the smell, Kaden.
I miss the peanut butter
It
cookie
has a
dough.
different smell. Squeeze it. You have to.
That's what I'm doing. With my baby hands, I'm squeezing it with my baby. I'm not a baby anymore. I'm 6 years old.
I can't keep up with that. Remote control to save my life. Where is it?
It feels warm. Why is it warm?
I didn't show you the little baking soda bath. I think I did not do it right. So we're gonna hope for the best. I'm doing a little egg wash, and then I'll put my salt on, and we shall see how this turns out, you guys.
And if it makes up, I'm gonna try it.
It's the first time. It's the first time. I gotta give myself a little grace. This is the best pretzel I have ever tasted. No lie. Oh my goodness. I did one with cinnamon sugar and the rest are salted. Oh my goodness. How stinking cute is that? So good. The recipe that I made only calls for like 6. I would have to do double that in order for everybody to really enjoy.
Oh my god, so good. It's so good. I want to make 100 of them now.
It's so good. Anyway, you guys, as I get better at it, maybe I'll get better at recording what I did. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.